Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
They have in New Zealand, they also have this community called Maoris, who are kind of, they arrived a lot earlier than the English did. And it's a good question. Nobody really knows from where. Some people say actually you can eventually trace, if you go on tracing them back, you find that originally the people came from India. But through many thousands of years of migrating to different islands. Their own legend says that somebody rode on a whale. So recently it's a popular movie, The Whale Rider. It shows something about the Maori culture. So as you get one Maori to be a devotee, and then one won't become a devotee unless the whole family becomes. So it's like, so they got a number of families to become devotees there. And they perform a particular kind of dance which is called a haka. So this one family has, it was originally a war dance. A war, before going in battle, they would perform this dance, this haka, to get themselves worked up to fight. And still, if you ever see the rugby game, the blacks, who represent the New Zealand team, they, after singing the national anthem, they go into do this haka. So, I can't demonstrate that. It's very intense. But it's also, they have this, something like the Hawaiian Islands and that type of South Pacific flavor to it. So they had the whole group up there, and they did a welcome for everybody. So they chant. It's very emotional, but it's very simple with only one guitar. But it's like really, they sing it from deep, from really like very deep, and then they wave their hands and do things. So they did. We had two groups on 2 different days performing haka to show that we also integrate. We have many Maori children in our Gurukul, and some families who chant Hare Krishna. It was very difficult for them to adapt to all of our customs, but gradually many are taking it up. So this one group performed a Hare Krishna haka. Where they chant Hare Krishna and performed this dance, and then they also did they had composed in the Maori language a ballad about Nrsingadev. And at the time when Nrsingadev liberated Hiranyakashipu, then the women went to the back and the men came in the front. And that haka is also this, violent. Nrsinga. Interesting. So I was thinking how Prabhupada, he was also encouraging Bhakti Brahmana Maharaj in Manipur, where they also have some unique cultural Vaichitra, like very, well, maybe their own cultural uniqueness is actually what I want to say. To preserve that also, and that they could wear their traditional dress and things to still be devotees. They had their own kind of sarongs that were saffron color, pink color. So I was thinking how to, it's very interesting to see that now the Maoris are also becoming devotees, and how they're Krishna consciousing their culture, like so Americanizing their some American. Our Maori band, that might be expression of that. trying to culturally integrate, at the same time culturally share. That we're also contributing something to this world. That there should be we don't want to lose cultures, but we don't want to also to lock out that there are other kinds of cultures and that what to be gained. So within this whole Vaishnava culture, there's something also that's very important, that we can learn. Many of the external things may not be essential in the sense of that we have to only use that as a medium for our propaganda or preaching. But sometimes it's very beautiful. I mean, people come to see culture, to see different dresses and different dance styles, and right? They come to see that the kind of heritage, because in plastic modernization, everything tends to get very boring and same. People like to see something, some traditions from the past. So we have a tradition that's based on this principle given here, remembering Krishna and not forgetting. So remember through dance, through music, through art, through so many different cultural expressions. But that helps us to remember Krishna. Now somebody can do that in various ways, but this is also was the traditional way that people remember Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,